After an overtime loss to the Allegany Arrows last night, the Grand River Warriors welcome the first place Newtown Golden Eagles to the Brantford Civic Center as the regular season winds down. Hello again, Lance Wynn working alongside Stamp Blacks Productions. Starting goalies for the Golden Eagles, it'll be Goa Abrams. And at the other end, Imani Mitten gets the call for the Warriors. Head coaches for Newtown, Tyler Thompson and Scott Lay, handle the coaching duties. And for Grand River, Darcy Palace is the head coach. His assistants are Nick Skye and Nolan Hill. Coming into this one, just like I mentioned, a tough overtime loss. Warriors yesterday to, of course, their rivals from Allegany, and boy, that was a tight one. 16-14 the final. Newtown, well, they have been cruising along, but these two teams have played each other tough. Earlier in the season, it was an 11-9 win for Newtown. Then they won 10-9, lost 9-7, all those games to Grand River. And first possession of this game, Kyle Pedwell will bring it over the timeline. Grand River in the orange with the black numbers. Of course, Newtown in the green with the gold. Travis Longboat coming off a solid game yesterday. Weaved through traffic, tried to get a shot off, couldn't. Good collapsing defense. Newtown now will look to move it up the floor. Tristan Jensen kicks it over. First save by Mitten. And now rolling through and doing a good job using the screen was Julian Moreno. He'll work it now, and of course, everything offensively through Travis Longboat like it should. Longboat. Man on him. Longboat, he's going to take that shot. Abrams tested early, makes the save, and a quick outlet pass will send away Jackson Mohawk. That shot from way out, and Connor Gates decided he was going to let that one fly. They got the offensive board, no reset though. And they'll swing it back over to the right side. Well, John out there as that ball goes to the half boards. Good defense played by the Warriors as no shot, just one shot. And that was from way out in two possessions by the Golden Eagles and weathering the storm of the Warriors. Joe Miracle will work. Bowhunter back in the lineup. Missed yesterday's game. They could have used him. Looking for Miracle. Late hit will keep possession right here with the Warriors. Longboat. John Perry Smith out there as well on that left side, as is Steve Harris on the right. Longboat. His shot steered aside. Loose ball corralled by the Golden Eagles. Outlet pass, and they'll work it up now to Jonathan Jimerson. I've got 3:20s here. I'll have to go get clarification exactly who's who. So cut me a bit of slack here as we roll through. Left side, 10 on the shot clock. Forcing that shot from way out. Good defense by the Warriors now, and they'll outlet and move it up over the timeline. Kobe Martin. He'll flip and retreat. Give way now to Damon Dockstader. Dockstader on that left side. Skip it. Longboat has some room. Goes to the overhand. That one off the post and out. Rebound picked up by the Warriors. They'll get a fresh 30 now. Yesterday, John Perry Smith, I didn't think got a chance to get a shot off enough. And collapsing there, we're going to have our first penalty. So Perry Smith does get his. So that's Dockstader with his first shot. And first penalty of the game is going to be a high sticking call. First power play of the game will go to the Grand River Warriors. And you look at the way the Warriors fared in their game yesterday. They had 3 power plays. They scored on 2 of them. Problem was they gave up 2 shorthanded goals as well. Just 5 total penalties in yesterday's game. Well played. And it was a tight one. So Bowhunter, Miracle on that side. Perry Smith at the top. They'll work the interchange. Longboat gives it back. Bowhunter lets that bullet go. Gets the rebound. And a good save made by Abrams. That ball's going to carry him all the way down. And it'll be scooped up. Got to move it up in a hurry, Ryan Johnson. One quick pass. Work it right back to Miracle. So that high sticking penalty was a major, and it's the Warriors that are on the board first, 1-0. So Steve Harris gets credit for his first of the game, and it's just a good job of setting things up. And when you got a major penalty like this, you can see Newtown not getting back in position, and that allowed for an opening. So that was almost a 5-on-3 there, but plenty of time to add to their total. So Jonah Mohawk with the major penalty, and off the draw, Golden Eagles control. Drop down there, looks like we'll have to see if that's Connor or Dan there, and fighting for just a little bit of space, Mohawk. And he does a good job to kill that time, scooped up by Vern Hill. Vern Hill's got an opening. He'll wait, hit the trailer, get it back. Vern Hill, good job of controlling the tempo. You got a major penalty, and you want to get your offense out there, give your team the best chance to score a goal. Miracle able to walk in tighter. Same setup with Bo Hunter and Perry Smith at the top. Ducks in, goes to the shot just wide, and that one's going to float all the way down, and a race for it with Kane Kettle. He picks that up and kicks it back out and over the head of his teammate. And now quick pass, Longboat denied. Backhand try by Bo Hunter, nothing doing. Gets his own rebound using his length, and they'll reset it with John Perry Smith at the top. Just over 3 minutes left in the major penalty. Miracle. 2-0 lead for this Warriors team. I apologize. 1-0 to score and power play goal. Bo Hunter, good shot, and Abrams stuck that right pad out, made the save, and Golden Eagles now looking to push. Brian Nephew out there. I'm going to check and make sure that he is who he is. And that shot right on, and almost a bit of a lull for Mitten. Hadn't had a shot in a while, and now 2.5 to go in the power play, and the same power play unit will work it out. Probably going to need a little bit more from Travis Longboat here. It's early in this ball game, but he is the catalyst on this team. Bo Hunter. Quick pass, quick stick finish. So Miracle on the doorstep makes good. Second power play goal on the major penalty, and a big one gives the Warriors a 2-0 lead. This is just good ball movement, and you can see when they exchange, Bo Hunter kicks it over, Longboat will give it back, and it's a shot pass right down on that crease to Miracle, and he makes good with the easy quick stick. Off the draw, control again. Pedwell will work it to Vern Hill, and they'll slide it back to Miracle. So penalty over. Teams now back to 5-a-side. Longboat working one-on-one. Ducks in. Miracle again slides that one 5-hole. So Joseph Miracle on the board for the second time in this game. This is a full-strength goal. And a big one adds to the lead now, 3-0. And I think if you're Noah Abrams, you want this one back. Great duck under by Miracle, and then he just slides what sliver of daylight he had between the wickets and in for his second. Now, if you look at the standings, Newtown sitting pretty with just 3 losses, so they've pretty much wrapped up top spot as right off the drop. Pedwell's shot steered aside by Abrams. Rebound picked up, JPS. Let me get those initials right. So this game really is one of those games where it's about timing for you. And when I had a chance to speak to Darcy Powlis, of course, again, his game strategy is JPS trying to duck in one hand right on, blocked by defender, no reset, as he'll just toss that one up. And Darcy Powlis talked about, of course, playing a full 60 minutes, thought his team ran out of gas, had a second period they would have liked to forget in yesterday's game, outscored 9-3. That would turn out to be the difference in the game. Now you talk about that, and he felt that the effort for loose balls in the first period was excellent, but after that wasn't exactly what he had hoped for. So those were a couple of things that he had talked about when I spoke with Tyler Thompson. I mean, my basic question was, you don't have to worry about playing for wins. You're pretty set. Are you looking ahead to the playoffs? And he basically said that this is a good time for some of the younger, more inexperienced guys to get that experience. Things you could do and get in practice aren't the same as game experience, and it'll be good for them heading into the playoffs. Also talked about chemistry and making sure that guys that are hot and they stay hot. Feed. By the Golden Eagles, they'll move it up. No number. Doing a good job so far between the pipes. Usually it's stop. Ball loose. Good job to use traffic to slow up. Shot. Mark, that one slithers through. Tight one. Good one and a big one. It's 3-1. Picks up his first of the game. See just transition numbers there. That's the lack of hustle getting back. You see a 4-on-1 scenario and good shot. Prime scoring territory and Newtown on the board. Work it down off the draw and the offensive end. Back. And the Braves are going to come stick to it. Game of the season for the Grand River Warriors. They will play Onondaga. 2 games next weekend to wrap up the regular season, and it looks like Onondaga are fighting to stay as they are. The Warriors in 4th place. They will be that'll be the first round matchup for them. Shot back. They'll set things up. 9.5 to go here, first period. Thanks for joining us. Wiry.
1-1. It's over. And back. Beauty pass and save. Good job. Shared with the teammates, but not able to finish. Now again, Golden Eagles got this ball. Good job getting that up. That'll be a 10-second count, and possession will now belong to Newtown. Aaron Snow. No, it's a kick across. Right back to Snow. Looking for something. Jumping. And a spin on the ball side. Excellent effort. Good ball movement. Besides a reward for Newtown. Brian Nephew, I believe, picks up this first. Just persistence paying off. Good job off the jumping. Stay in traffic. Take a bump, spin around, to the side. Up the draw. Warriors control. 3-2 game now. The Warriors with 3 unanswered, and Golden Eagles back-to-back goals to pull to within 1. Off of something side out of the grab by Eagles, and they'll quickly move it up. Once again, 2-1-2 scenario, 3-on-2 interference call there. Ryan Snow the opportunity to take it strong, and now the Warriors will move back up the long one. Couple defenders, knocks it down, gets it right back. Mohan skipping across to the left. Good shot, bad save by Eagles. Rebounders, here comes the Golden Eagles. Numbers against the Eagles. Knox takes a great effort to get back. Force back. Loose ball. Eagles take a chance on Mohan. Rebound. 2-on-2 Mohan. Fine! Nope. Just out yesterday. They sure did. Mohan adjusting. Looks like looking for himself and make a good decision here. You can see has a defender by his neck. Goes to the bottom stick side. Corner indicated. There's a goal to stop that 2-0 game run by Newtown, and it's a 4-2 game just under 7 minutes now in the first. Dougie Powell's working his opener back out to the top. Wide is Mark. Rebound stays right here with the Golden Eagles. No reset. 10 on the shot clock. That pass late and ball loose and everyone returns to the bench. Powell's there. Sneak up. Rebound on chance number 40. Double pass and put double on it. Good idea by Coach Powell. Nothing to do. Quick turnaround. Chance here. Golden Eagles. Transition lacrosse at its finest. 2 passes and in the back of the net. Give Jackson Mohawk credit for his second of the game. It's a 4-3 game. Just a good job. That ball. See that first pass to the second pass, and then there it is back in the net. Right. Just out of the reach of the Abrams now will air it out. Here comes the Golden Eagles. Snow. Leads to a couple defenders. With hesitation, double back to the right pass. To the bottom of that. Now Burn Hill. On the move. Man in the middle. Gets it back. Guys, teammates certainly in Lacrosse League chance. He's Golden Eagles shot. Rebound flipped up, given right back. Merry Christmas. Newtown will take it. Leads up to 5.5 minute mark here, first period. Big pass across. Sidearm, steal side, but reset for Newtown. Bullock, that doubling count as well. Crazy in the bounce. What a save. Able to get the stick on it. Just enough to steer it wide of the net. Still a full 30 here to work with for Newtown. Time for the chance now in transition. More than force a turnover. And a late stick check. As Cole Collins went in, rebound shovel by Rocco, denied by Abrams. Snaps the outlet past Newtown to the timeline. Bullock in on it. That Warriors miss. That pass. There's another Newtown pass. So the defense was great on top of the offensive player now, and Warriors will bring it back to the timeline with a point. Good look at Bailey Schmidt. Bullock with the shovel. Kick it back out to Sedwell. Way out, snap back. Barry Smith couldn't do anything. We're on the run. Boy, wasted no time. Ryan Nephew with his second of the game. It's a rocket. Ties this one up to 4. One of those things in transition as a goaltending, not quite expecting a shot to come. Dots. Shot at any time near that dotted half circle or inside that shooting area. Exactly. The result there. Dots up. Like I said, these two teams have met 3 other times during the regular season. 2 wins for Newtown, 1 for the Warriors, but this game decided by 2 goals or less. Miracle. Turn the corner on the run. That one goes up by the net. Stay right here for 30 more. Screen there on the roll. Abrams and now Snow on the move. Snow's shot this time isn't got enough of that. Alice was smothered. That makes a quick outlet pass, and the Warriors will bring it back up over the timeline. Collins been all over this concrete so far in this one. Low line pass. Gets it set. Looks for Patel. Snaps it back. That pass cut the rails and out for the Golden Eagles on the run. White. No track again. And he pulls right back out, swing around the left side. Quick shot. So when Newtown gets rolling, they're tough to even stop Roy Halftown. In the goal column, well-earned one here, as you can see. Some good passing. Didn't expect the stick pass so early on, and then using the defender and his own man as a screen to be able to beat it far side. First lead of the game for Newtown, 5-4. 2:20 to play here in this opening.
Call number 7, Euro National.
Good save, gang. And the finish. Jackson Moa with a man on a mission with his 3rd of the game. I don't really have to go into too much detail. As you can see there, he just takes that one himself. Very good. getting a little sparse here. Leading this one by Tonawanda. Long run. Now Pedwell. Pedwell goes hard, puts on the Braves. Goes for a long line. Works for Longo. Longo uses some traffic. Counter shot block. Puts it back up. Pedwell. He lets it go. That goes straight out. Rebound picked up. Golden Eagles on the move. There, he's going to get an opportunity to make that extra point. Go Warriors. Brenham. Good footwork. Retreat careful. Can't stay there. His shot gets saved by Allegany. Rebound loose. And here come Newtown. They got numbers up ahead. And that one just wide of the mark. That's going to Carroll. Dockstader will pick that up. Weaves for a couple. Finds open spot. Set up shot now. Under a minute to go here. First in the first. Skip. Longo. Hesitation. Cross court. Coming up. Good defense by Newtown. Longo. Nice forecheck there. With some pressure. Now it's picked off by Bohunter. And he'll move it right back. Bohunter. His shot wide of the mark.
It needs to be a bus up. I'll go and take it out if I can see anybody left in there. Probably. Very good. You know I don't usually respond to standing but I couldn't get right in front of him. You always. Yeah, but yeah, I'll take care of it. Yeah, he was like, he just said you sounded a little bit quiet there, or I don't know after that, so I just turned and yeah. Like it was good for the first half. All of a sudden it turned into a very quiet half. I couldn't hear much. Should we do, bud? Yeah, it's hard pressed to get. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. You worry about the raw guys. I'll worry about everything else. Fine. How's it going? I'm here for you. You mean next week's game here? Don't know yet. What's this?
Pockets on the floor, please. Pockets on the floor.
Welcome back to the Brantford Civic Center. Second period underway here. 6-4 lead to the Golden Eagles. Of course, top of the standings. Trailed 3-0 in the lower now outscoring the Warriors 6-1 in that first period. And it's possession now by the Sparks. Inside slice to Newtown. Newtown with a reset. Newtown to the left side arc. Nothing doing there. Loose ball played nicely on the high stick there. Good job by Treadwell to work it over the timeline. And that pass to Barry Smith will kickstart the second power play opportunity of the game. Now, earlier, it was a major penalty for Newtown. And the Warriors were able to get 2 goals on that. Here's their second power play opportunity. Good on the power play for a stint 2 for 3, but again, too short of any goals, as I mentioned earlier. And to put a kibosh on those stats, so Terry Smith at the top, Doc Stater out there with Miracle on the left side. Longboat on the right, sliding over Terry Smith, kick over, Longboat, dump down, chance down, touch. That's the way it's done. And see there as he'll pick up his second of the game via the power play. And you can just see here, we have a good power play. You You gap the box, find the holes, work it around, take a step in, draw the defender, and look down low, wide open, easy shot, short side. Six five. Lead now for Newtown. Again, surprise. Not even a miracle. Offside, now we have chase into the corner. And the Warriors will keep possession now. Tries to step. Takes it back again. Now it's gets a screen in. A little bit of a dive wide open. That almost slipped through on the screen and roll. There was Dalton Thomas, a little hefty on the check. I thought there was a little embellishment there. A good no call from the official. Let these guys play. Great commit. Now here come the Warriors back the other way. Foul. They'll send it across. Longbow. Logged a lot of minutes yesterday's overtime loss. Back at it again here. He's one of their worst ones. Longbow. Kick over almost quick. Knocks in from the plate. Now the Golden Eagles in the counter the other way. Go on. Now a chance wide open. Penwell. Penwell. So a great heads up play by Kyle Penwell on the receiving end. His first of the game. Gets some help from your Braves. A great length of the floor pass. Right on the money. And Penwell, I told you. Play offense or play defense. Great transition player. All loose. Second base by number 25, Jamie Joshua. Moreno, Longo takes the shot. They're back up. Now it's great to the Golden Eagles. They're on the run now. On three. Shot to the side on Jimmy. All loose. Foul play. Right back up. They'll stop up. Reset. Play. Spin around the snow. Snow takes on the break. That's a turnover. Not too much on the illegal screen. That'll go up the other way now with the Warriors. Skip, Perry Smith. They don't work at the long road. Gets a step. Got opening. Goes to the bounce. Off the rafters and we'll go up the other way. A couple of good opportunities. A couple of good defensive stops by the Warriors here on Saturday. And goes down and work over the timeline. A couple goals already in this one. Swings it across. Number 10 picked off by O'Neill. He'll roll up, look for someone. Finds a man now and then works it up with Henry. He'll make some good decisions. Yesterday got caught at a steal and then turned right back over and it was a goal, but a number of times they deflected passes or intercepted passes. That shot just wide of mark. Rebound picked up and paid on and stuck to go ahead. Double check here. Looks like there's been a break in there. Find the pipes now for Newtown. Set things up and move it along to the left side. Pushing and shoving. Number decision made there. We might get a late hit on a check from behind. That was an initial interference call, change of possession. Eagles cross check. Ball. Golden Eagles, their first power play opportunity in the game. Tough sequence for the Warriors. Initially had a fast break opportunity and ends up turning into a man short opportunity. Work for the Golden Eagles. The top power plays in the league. The Fox. Cobb on offense, also big out there. Penalty kill situation. Gordon Smith trying to turn this one, but double miracle. Put back out, swing across Longo, in shot clock. Longo with the double team. Let that one go, easily handled by Seneca. Now, Newtown moving up over the sideline. He will lead it. Scooped up by White. Shot there, that's wide and not to corral that. A good job done, though. Reset, set on shot clock. There's a duck, backhand shovel. Shot, though. Play on. Warriors battling for it. Knocks it ahead. Good job there. Good hustle from Cole Palace. Newtown working final 25 seconds of this power play. Walk in by Cole. Now kicks back on top. Trying to air it out. Some mismatch in size there. Back to full strength. Now penalty. Kick over. I don't have a chance for that shot. Ducks it in. Great save right there by good job by Golden Eagles to stay on that. Looks like Ryan John could be the man on the spot. Just a good work ethic here, as you can see. Great save there, but the rebound picked up and credit for that. A second of the game. 7-6 lead now for the Golden Eagles. They win the draw and they lose possession. Warriors up the tempo now. Came out in the second period. Fired up down low. That shot right on. Made a good cut. Last now a chance here for the Golden Eagles. That shot line. Out of play. Along the Grand River. He was smart. A little bit of a run. Hard to do against this Newtown team. They answer back quickly and play solid defense. Lid back. One-on-one gets the screen. Makes the pass. Sidearm wide. That'll go up and over the sideline. Warriors and as the Golden Eagles will take possession. Good shot. Just wide of the mark by Longo. In tight. And now Good hesitation goes airborne. Go the Warriors 2 for 2. Goals after major penalty. Yeah, that mic's okay. This mic's so noticeable. Good save there by Seneca. An outlet pass sent away. Got to play. It will belong to the Warriors. With just under a minute and a half to go to power play. Trailing by a goal here. 9.5 to go in the second period. Longboat. To the Marisol. Public on the point from Logan. Up to the save. Not a big area, but again, now we'll penalty back. Sometimes might be on now. We'll just give it a couple seconds. It might be straight back now to
And hardly, okay.
the Warriors. So 38 seconds left in the game. Longboat. That right side. Dump it quickly. Overhead. Right. Fire line and it is. Offensive line in. Got the iron. Rebound picked up. Here comes the Golden Eagles in transition. Mohawk duck down low. Great. Make a good glove save. Ball loose in the corner. Bobby's trying it. Second's going to belong to Grand River. Yeah. Good job. Get Perry off the line. Don't get the rebound. No reset. Looks like that out. Got the mistake over here, but
back out.
Inside tight. That one may have hit Seneca. Turns back around Seneca to save. Rebound up to Dodson. They'll go set in the first 30. Oh my.
Warriors at their 9-8 lead. Arrows going into the third against Allegany looking to go into the break. They'll do so on goal and first 10. Here we go. Stop staying to work his way in. That's got one in the cards and Warriors. Situations right now, like so, with the play-by-play headset. So the camera is reading the input. So like when he speaks in closer, but on the computer, it's not, the audio's not going through there. And yeah, like the game gets completely dead silent. Okay. So I guess I'm not a person. Testing. Okay. Okay, this mic is going. So I'm gonna start streaming now. Oh no, sorry, it's still streaming actually right now. It's still streaming. Okay.
Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing.
What the heck happened?
Testing. Check 1, 2. Testing.
Yeah, you're fired.
Testing. So I'm on right now. Testing. Okay. Welcome back. Ready to rock it here at the Brantford Civic Center as we get ready for third period action. Want to apologize to our viewers for our audio difficulties. We hopefully smoothed them out. Want to send a special shout out to KT Gas and Tobacco. Thank you for your sponsorship. And if we could give Myron a little nudge and have Hills Custom Coffins jump on board. Of course, we know about them. You're supposed to visit all the time, but you're not allowed to stay. That's the only thing, as we are underway in a one-goal lead here for the Warriors. So different than yesterday when their second period would eventually be their demise. Now we'll see if they can put something together here. They have the first possession of this third. Longboat. Looking for a screen, dumps it off. Miracle's going to let that go, and that finds the back of the net on a shot that was partially deflected. Here come Newtown. Aaron Snow looking for a cutter, and that one rolled around there, but a good save made by Minton on a glorious opportunity from Ryan John. Back the other way come the Warriors. They'll set it up on the left with Bowhunter. Bowhunter been quiet in this one, takes it strong, tried to go short side. There was nothing there, and that one will result in a possession change. And Newtown now will look to move it over the timeline. They do. Snow. Snow getting worked over by Dawson Hill. Flip back, Mohawk. Big man getting ahead of Steve. Rolls to the net, and that's a crease call as he ran out of real estate on a good spin move, but to no avail, and back come the Warriors. Point. He'll retreat, and they'll set it up. Longboat. See what Longboat's got in his back pocket here for the final 20. Good pass, wide open. Dockstader wide of the mark. And that's one of those situations where Dockstader had a lot more time than he thought. Could have set up, was in great scoring territory, and now a turnover will give it right back to the Warriors. Vern Hill plays the Karen perfectly, moves it up. That one, Bowhunter can't handle that. Seneca can, and he'll make the easy pass. And Snow now will work it. Good shuck and jive, but the swim move got caught up. Good defensive play there, and Snow still attacking that net. Kick out. 10 on the shot clock. On the screen and roll, and a whole lot going on, and that is going to be a penalty. Ryan Johnson's not going to get away with that one, and that will send the Golden Eagles to their second power play of this game. So just got beat on the play and tried to recover with a wraparound, but wrapping that stick around the neck area. At no point in time is it ever legal, and now the Golden Eagles trailing by one here have a chance to pocket the equalizer. They'll work it around the horn. Halftown out there in that left shooter spot. Big one there, saved by Minton. Ball loose, but again, scooped up by Halftown. Kick out, bounces around out there. Pedwell's going to go for it hard, and instead it's going to be Snow that comes away with it. They'll go for the interchange. Work Mohawk at the top. Kick over. Halftown dumping it inside. Couldn't connect. 10 on the shot clock. Mohawk teed that up. Fourth of the game for, sorry, not fourth of the game. My apologies. First of the game for Jonah Mohawk. Comes courtesy the power play. They're now 1 for 2. And you could say, well, you could say a whole lot, except the big man get the feet set, and once you do that, you get all the power behind you, and he lets that bounce shot rip, and it does nothing but bulge the twine. 9-9 to score. Off the drop, Pedwell, great job to work and get it, gets it over Miracle, going to have to recover, and he does. Miracle working with Jackson Mohawk on him, gets it over Longboat. Longboat in, out, back in, changes, dumps it off, quick stick finish, beauty. What a feed. Long boat to Mohawk. That was a beauty. To Miracle, sorry, and it's a 10-9 game. Fourth goal of the game for Joseph Miracle, and this is when you get some help from your friends. Long boat, look at the decision. Holds on to it, then spots him far side, easy, quick stick finish. That's the way it's done. So the late change will give possession to Grand River. And they'll go back to work down on offense with Miracle. So a chance here if the Warriors can capitalize. And Bowhunter, give and go. That one, a good glove save made by Seneca. And a better stick check, but up and able to roll that one. But Miracle, great recovery in the steal on the forecheck. Bowhunter, him and Miracle on that left side. Boy, tough to get it by them. Bowhunter leans in, looking for the shovel, spins back, kick it out. Was looking for Miracle, couldn't get it back. Takes a couple of hits, pinned up on the boards. Great pick up there, Warriors. Miracle out front, swoops around, his shot, saved by Seneca. Ball loose, battle for it, looking for it is Thomas. Can't hang on to it, Snow knocks it away. But Vern Hill will grab it and move it up, and they're going to call an over and back call. And I thought that ball was deflected back, but not the case. And Newtown will set it up on the right side with Snow. Mohawk filters in. He'll look for another one again. Vern Hill needs some help, and the big man slips, but gets right back up. Bounces off two, kicks it back out. Snow. Underhand pass across, quick stick, nothing doing. Ball loose, and that's smothered by Mitten. And now Warriors will look to move it up. They do with Longboat. Longboat, jets up the middle. Longboat, dump off. Chance here. Great save made there by Seneca. Ball loose. Stockstader there to help. Longboat, kick out. Bowhunter off the back of a defender and out of play. So it'll stay right here. Possession belongs to Grand River. Bedwell will inbounds. Bedwell always on the attack. Looking to spin by a defender, can't. Great reverse kick out, was looking for Longboat, but the defense was steady Eddie from halftown, and chance now in transition, but bounced out of there was Pellot. And now Snow. That good hard shot there, but ripped wide by Spivak, and that'll go out of play, and possession will belong to the Warriors. So back and forth we go here in this one-goal game. Longboat. Move it across, chance on the right side. Good defense on the recovery, dumped back down, and kicked out. Longboat. Snow on him, Longboat shot right on, stopped by Seneca. Seneca will air it out back door, almost right in the basket of the big man. Instead, it'll go right to Mitten. So lucky there, but gonna have to work here as good forecheck and over the line, Pedwell, and not in time. So a 10-second count gives it right back to Newtown. Kettle gets it back, was looking down for Mohawk. Mohawk thought that Kettle was going to take that shot. Palace in some trouble. He's going to have to dump it. Late stick check, and that'll put the end to that, and a good forecheck leads to another turnover for Newtown. Mohawk, he'll slow it up. No look pass across. Kettle. Mohawk draws the double team. Takes it strong this time and scores. So this time he didn't run out of real estate. Big man turned the corner and ran into his second goal of this game. All about decision making, and two defenders on you. You figure that You're okay, but he slipped by one and got an opening and able to slide that one past Mitten to tie this game up at 10. Off the draw. Golden Eagles retrieve, and they will control it here. And it's Snow. Half down on a screen and roll. They can't connect. That'll roll right to Mitten. Mitten will try to get something under it. They move it up over the timeline now with Point. Keelan Point zips it across. Longboat works it now to Pedwell. Pedwell looking for Bowhunter. Couldn't connect. Longboat there, though, as that one will get launched down the length of the floor. So a good give back now, and Bedwell will have to get it over the timeline, and he does. So Warriors to work here. Under 12 minutes to go in the third. Yesterday's game, of course, went to overtime. It's a 10-minute period. It's not sudden death. Pedwell, stop and start. Longboat now, no reset. Waits on that, and it flips it up now, and here comes Kane Kettle. He'll take that shot, and Mitten had to be on his game to get that. That'll be an interference call as Thomas was ridden off that loose ball. Gets it, quick pass up ahead. Chance here, and Pedwell. Kyle Pedwell. Right place, right time. And he finds the mark and a big goal, 11-10 for Warriors. Second of the game. And
call as Thomas was ridden off that loose ball.
Just a good job by Pedwell. Violation off the draw gives possession to Grand River. So Longboat with the jump start. Longboat has some room. He'll let that one go. Right on. Trying to track down his own rebound. Flips it up in the air. Gets batted around. Longboat with a chop. Now 2-on-1. Golden Eagles on the fly. Dump off. That one, great stick check late. So a good job by Dalton Thomas as he able to stop what was a legitimate goal attempt by John. Bowhunter couldn't turn the corner. Haven't seen John Perry Smith in a minute out here. Longboat able to get it with 10 on the shot clock. Sends across. Pedwell rings it off the iron. Rebound. Longboat reset. Longboat gets a step, tucks it in, lets it go right on. Stopped by Seneca. Seneca with the outlet now snows away. Snow looking for the shovel. Good shuck and jive in the middle. Goes to the sidearm wide. Loose balls corralled though by Halftown, and they'll get it over to Mohawk. Mohawk looking for something to develop. Spins by one. Has a one-on-one matchup. Good cross check there as they put it on him this time. And great job defensively by the Warriors. And that'll be a violation. We'll give it to Grand River. So best defensive stand so far in this game right there by the Warriors. But a careless pass. Good heads-up play by Thomas to regain possession. Longboat. Looking to cross, and that was through the crease. Wrong stick side anyway, so I'm not sure that Thomas would have had much of an opportunity. Jackson Mohawk out there, along with Heron Snow. In tight, but that's a whole lot of traffic, and Burnhill comes away with it. Has a man up the middle. Chance here now, Warriors. On the fly, good save made there by Seneca. As Moreno caught a beauty pass from Burnhill and was in all alone. Newtown dodge a bullet there as we inch toward the 9-minute mark. Third period. 11-10. Golden Eagles skip Mohawks. And it rolled, but not over the line. So Mitten got enough of it to deny Mohawk another goal. Miracle. One-on-one matchup here. Miracle, he goes to the sidearm and an easy save from Seneca. He'll air that one out, and now Kettle on the move. They'll think better of it. Good decision there by another veteran player in Kane Kettle. Boy, he's come a long way, and one of those guys that you just want on your squad. Up the middle, shovel backhand. Put that one in the highlight reel for Ryan John as he goes to the shovel backhand, and to compound that problem, Ryan Johnson's going to go to the penalty box. But boy, this is something you practice. It's not in your fundamental playbook here, as he goes to the turn and just behind the back shovel with something on it, a lot on it. And we're tied at 11. So Newtown will go to their third power play opportunity. They're 1 for 2. Dougie Palace off the draw. Went back to the plastic, was using the woody there for the second period. Takes it right back, Palace. He'll stay out there for a minute anyway. Go for a bit of a run. Palace looking for some help. Palace trying to burn some clock. Digging. Great job to shoot it back down. Shot clock winding down. He's in there fighting hard, and an interference call as he gets taken out hard by Jackson Mohawk. Great work by Dougie Palace as he burned almost a quarter of the penalty time on his own. So they'll set it out. Doc Stater will keep it wide, and they'll work it with Thomas. Bowhunter turns the corner. Aired that one out. Try to get his own rebound. Ball's floating around there. Bowhunter will give it a FIFA soccer kick. Doc Stater tried to run under it. And Warriors regain it, but only 5 on the shot clock. Bowhunter goes to the overhand. That goes up and out of play. And it looks like Newtown. And Corey Halftown, he's going to head to the penalty box, and I think he's been ejected from this game. So I think that might have been a spearing call. So they're going to have a conference here, as Corey Halftown may have picked up a spearing penalty. That would be a major penalty. And with 1:02 left in the Grand River penalty, that'll nullify that. You know, it's not good when the official comes out with the clipboard, the score sheet on it. I think Corey Halftown is potentially going to get something more than just ejected from this game. And again, that's behind the play, so very difficult certainly for me to see, and our cameras following the ball, but it's like the official gestured toward a spear, and we'll see. So it is a spearing call. So that's a major penalty. That's a 5 and a game at least. So with 7:09 to play, we'll play 4-on-4 for just over a minute now, and then the Warriors will get an extended power play. So fade in the hands of the Orange as Miracle. He'll go to the overhand. Tried to pick that short side. Longbow with the rebound. Lots of time. Shot clock in tight. Bowhunter. He'll go to the overhand right on. That ball will sit there, and good pressure by the Warriors. And Up over the timeline go the Golden Eagles. Mohawk, one-on-one. He's a handful. He'll flip it. Spivak puts on the brakes. 8 on the shot clock. Spivak still has it. Kicks it out. Mohawk's going to get a shot. Tried to go 5-hole. Easy save made by Mitten now, and here come the Warriors. 8 seconds left before they go on the power play. So they'll hold it out and get their personnel out there. Penalty over now. Not quite sure where. So serving the penalty was Ballard, and he thought that he was out. He's still got 3:52 to go, so he'll be in there for a minute, barring a couple of goals. So Longboat at the top, or I think he's probably the most effective, Miracle and Doc Stater. Longboat! So when they need him, Travis Longboat, as usual, delivers. Another power play goal, 5th power play goal of the game, and this is just Travis Longboat doing what he does. I feel like he's more effective at the top, got a better vantage point, and you can see got the sights set as he just picked that right side corner on Seneca. 12-11, still plenty of time in the major penalty. Warriors off the draw, gain possession. And Doc Stater will hold, personnel change, and they'll go back to work now with a man advantage. So my apologies as I was blaming Corey Halftown, and it looks like it was actually Riley Hess who got the major penalty. So thank you for the clarification, Sunshine, as Miracle couldn't handle the pass now, and Kane Kettle's going to go for a jog. And looking for Snow. So Snow will slow it up. They'll try to take a few ticks off the clock here, spread the floor. Warriors will keep a man in the offensive end. Ryan John takes on 2 defenders, wrapped up and taken away. Tiptoe, good work, almost a back-in call, but a good job there, and now over the timeline. Good shift for Keelan Point. So Bowhunter, Boxstater, Longboat out there, as is Thomas. And now going right back to it, Longboat right on. Seneca the easy save. And now Snow's going to zip it across, get across the timeline. John, Dipsy Doodle, finds Snow. Under 4 minutes to go here in this 3rd period. I'm not quite sure if Philip Henry was dancing or wrapping him up. Gets a step. That shot right on, but short side, there was none. Minton had that one closed off, and now a one-hopper. Warriors back to work, under a minute and a half to go. And the major penalty to Riley Hess. Bowhunter had a notion there, had a good look. Longbow, you can see looking for that zip across for Bowhunter. And good hustle to get in the mix and knock it away by Dottie Thomas. Now in Longbow, took a little something off, but a good save by Seneca. Bowhunter taking into the boards, kicks it out Miracle. Reset, back to the top, swing around Longboat. Longboat, he'll let that go, fire across Bowhunter. That's his angle. Tried to go top corner, rebound. Longboat, no reset. Longboat, room. Longboat took it, something. Rebound off the crossbar. Rebound Miracle, back out for 30 more. Bowhunter, pass, shot. Rebound again, Warriors controlling. Under 30 seconds to go in the man advantage. Longboat. Hunter works it around Miracle. They'll interchange. Longboat steps into another one wide of the mark. That Karam's going to go and give a chance now for the Golden Eagles. And Brian Nephew running that one down. Luckily, a good line change. Vern Hill back in time. So penalty over. Great job by Newtown to kill that and still stay within a goal. Nephew looking in. Mohawk! And just had it batted away late by who else but Vern Hill. That shot wide of the mark. Shot clock winding down. And they'll leave it on the over and back possession to the Warriors. Minute 48 to go here. Back-to-back outstanding games here at the Brantford Civic Center, home of the Grand River Warriors. They've laid it all on the line now for the second straight day. Longboat, fake the shovel, keeps it himself. Runs into a double team, kicks it out, chance now. Pedwell lets it go. That one deflected wide. Pedwell gonna hustle, scoops it back. No reset, dumps it down in tight, just backhand try wide. That'll go up, and Mohawk can't get it. Shot clock late, right on, and the Warriors with the offensive board. So some great work by the Warriors here to keep possession down the stretch. Leading by a goal, Miracle. Getting pressure. Scanlon all over him. Pedwell works it, Bowhunter. Skip, Longboat. Whoa, dump in. Pedwell denied. What a save there by Seneca. And we'll see with 35 seconds left if they can't find the equalizer. If it is, Seneca is the man. Mohawk spins around. Right into a check. Kick out. Underhand. Nothing doing. Block. Scramble in front. Ball's loose still. Half down. Big underhand. And it finds its way in for the tying goal. My, oh my, relentless pressure. And Leroy Halftown, with his third of the game, ties it at 12. Look at all this going on, the melee. And you can see Halftown, great job, keeps it and just goes to the underhand. And Mitten too far in his net. Didn't allow for that buffer. And we are tied one more time. Not sure if it's Saturday or Sunday today because the finish very similar. And off the draw. Palace will win it. He'll call timeout. So it appears that the Grand River Warriors will have the final possession, at least of regulation time. We're going to take a quick break, take a breath. We'll be right back. So Coach Paulus has diagrammed something up here, and you can see net empty. They will be playing for the final shot of this game. Doc Stater out there along with Miracle. Longboat, of course, Bowhunter. Keelan Point. And here we go. So Bowhunter will hang on to it. Got to make sure that the last shot of the game belongs to the Warriors. Clock's ticking. Down to 10. Work something now. 6. Bodies flying. Interchange. Longboat. Kicks it across. Doc Sater shot stopped. And Seneca holds tight, as do the Newtown Golden Eagles. 12-12 after regulation. We will go to a 10-minute overtime period for the second straight day. We'll take a break. Headed to OT when we come back. Back here at the Brantford Civic Center as we get set for overtime for the second straight game. No surprise, these two teams have played 3 times. 2-goal advantage has been the largest. 2-1 in the regular season series in favor of the Golden Eagles. So looks like a 2-minute penalty on the board for an illegal cross-check to call in 5 power plays. 5 goals for Grand River. They have been outstanding with the man advantage. Chance here to take an early lead in overtime. Yesterday against Allegany, they came out sluggish and fell behind 2. Miracle changed the angle. Rebound loose. And the speedster gets it ahead, and Palada now Snow. And he had no intention of letting that go. He knows that time more valuable, especially in a 10-minute, and he tried to slip it short side, but good defense closed up. Warriors now with possession. So again, other leagues play sudden death. Not here in the Can-Am League. You play a 10-minute overtime period, and the winner is determined after that. Bowhunter with Dockstader up at the top now. Longboat in that right shooter spot takes that. Again, Seneca. Seneca's been good since the goaltender change. It was Goa Abrams, and good forechecking there by the Warriors. They regained possession with just under 40 seconds to go in the man advantage. Like to see Longboat back up at the top there. I think he's most dangerous as he wreaks havoc. Quick stick finish, Miracle. Right on, they'll get it back and kick it back. Dockstader has room. No look. That one right in the helmet of Miracle on a deflection. And Newtown will lug it over the timeline. And it's Mohawk, and he rings the iron short-handed. So Talk about dodging a bullet. Chance here, Miracle. If he can corral it. Miracle goes far side. Stopped, though, by Seneca. So a great pass. Vern Hill, the length of the floor, on the money. But Miracle couldn't finish late. Penalty over, teams back to full strength. Connor Gates. And Vern Hill with the fifth. Hill rolls off one and playing the possession game. Good job by Vern Hill. And he'll get some relief. And it'll come from Henry. Bowhunter. He'll get it back. Working with Doc Stater on that left side. Bowhunter. Kick it back out, swing around. Bowhunter on the trail back door. Couldn't handle it. And the Golden Eagles now will race up over the timeline. John. He'll dump it off, backhand pass, and not a good one. So it ends up right on the stick of Mitten, and now Dougie Paulus will leg it over the timeline. So teams a little more deliberate now on offense here. Crucial time with under 7 minutes to go in the overtime. These points would be big for the Warriors. And that pass, a bad one made by Miracle, and chance now for Newtown, 2-on-2. And that looked a little high, no call, as a chance for Mohawk. Warriors going to try to scoop it, and Miracle, so I think he's got to go for the illegal cross-check, and someone's going to go, and it looks like it's going to be Dalton Thomas. So Thomas, illegal cross-check. It'll be the fourth power play opportunity for the Golden Eagles. They are 1 for 3 with the man advantage. Under 6.5 to go here. Boy, these two teams, never a dull moment when they hook up. So Mohawk at the top. So they walk down in that shooter spot. That one, I think maybe try to disguise it as a pass, as Paulus, almost careless with it, gets it over to Vern Hill, who will settle it down at the top, get it back. And they'll make some line changes here as it's zipped across the width of the floor. Kick back out, not sure what happened there, as Hill will take it, get his own rebound. And they'll reset for another 30. Vern Hill, good shift. He'll head off. Doc Stater will wait. Vern Hill's going to stay out there. And you can see still trying to kill that penalty as that one goes up and out of play. So it'll stay right here, Warriors, and Vern Hill couldn't wait to get off. That was a long shift. And now Bowhunter out there. Final minute here to kill the penalty. Weaving in, kicking it back out. Longboat. Good keep away. Bowhunter. That's his shot. He likes that spot. Bowhunter. He'll curl back with 8 on the shot clock. Bowhunter on the run. Puts on the brakes. Backhand pass. Longboat. And almost stopped. Rebound. Longboat has it. Kick it out. Doc Stater. They'll reset. Burn some more time. 30 seconds left in the man short. Great work by the Warriors. Doc Stater. He'll hold on to it. 10 on the shot clock. Don't let Palat get a hold of that. He has wheels. Longbow with 2. He's going to roll it in the corner, and he'll just leave it. Probably knows another half second he could have dumped that, and now it's Snow. Snow dumps it inside, had a man, couldn't get the flip to him, and it was Spawick, and we're going to have too many on the floor, and it's going to go to the orange, so a careless penalty here late. And that was an obvious one. We'll put the Golden Eagles in a good position here with 4:19 remaining. They'll get another power play opportunity. This will be their 5th of the game, 1 for 4. So Grand River going to be asked to kill another one here. Crucial time in this overtime. Halftown at the top. Mohawk on that right side. Mohawk has some room. Dumps it in. Probably should have taken that. Kick out. That sidearm closed off nicely by Mitten. And now Dougie Powless will try to work it up with just over a minute and a half to go in the man short. Longboat changes for the Golden Eagles. Longboat will cruise up that right side, size things up, survey the situation, and dump it inside on the one-on-one matchup. Miracle and Kane Kettle, and it's Kettle that comes away with it. So back to work with a man advantage. Halftown has got himself 3 goals in this game, working a Mohawk. They'll kick it down to Snow. Snow. Halftown. Got that late goal to tie things up. Now Warriors overrun that. Loose ball. And reset. Now the Warriors with a chance. Cole Powless. Powless had it knocked away. Great stick check by Halftown. In the nick of time, may have saved a goal. 30 seconds left in the man advantage. Snow will flip Mohawk. You can see all these players have put in some time. Mohawk stepping in. Easy dump off. Snow, kick out. That overhand goes off the defender's back, and Snow will scoop up the loose ball. 5 in the shot clock. Knocked down, and Vern Hill with a great stick check late. And a great job there by the Warriors with 5 seconds left in the penalty. And you talk about making it interesting. Under 2.5 to go now in the overtime. Thomas runs into a log jam, but Longboat scoots out of 2. Longboat denied. Seneca coming up big when he needs to. Snow weaves through a couple and has just enough to get it over the timeline. Flips it. And thinking better of it was Mohawk. They'll work it now half boards. Under 2 minutes to go. Still tied. No goals in this overtime. That shot off the side of the net. Ball loose. Warriors there. Great job to work on the double team to force a turnover. And they'll slow it up now with Point. Miracle. Looks like he may have a little jump in his step here. 1.5 to go. Miracle walks in. Bouncer stopped by Seneca. He'll smother it and have a man up the middle. 1-on-1. Gates. Tied up. Great defense there as Cole Powless was definitely at a size disadvantage, but when you play the fundamentals, worked a great cross check, able to take away that goal scoring opportunity. Longboat. We are into the final minute here. Overtime. Tied at a dozen. Longboat. Hesitation. Back. Longboat bounce shot. Seneca stopped that. And he's going to look for the outlet, looking for Snow in the basket. Into the final minute here. Snow. Man wide open on the far side. Newtown denied though. Big save from Mitten. Boy, clutch right there. Warriors with a defensive breakdown now, and it's Pedwell. Flips it out. Great job by Longboat to keep it in the end. Miracle had Bowhunter wide open right in the slot. And now Pilat. He's going to move. Gets it over the timeline. He'll get it now to Kettle. 10 on the game clock. Shot clock off. Chance here now. Scoring. The big goal. One more time is Halftown, Whole Town, and All Town. 13-12 with 4.8 seconds to go. Fourth of the game for Leroy. Halftown, and boy, you talk about a heartbreaker, Warrior killer. And look at this here. Boy, he has had the Midas touch in crunch time, and you can see here just goes this time far side for the winner. Going to be tough here to recover, but wow, Newtown waltzes in to Brantford here, and a thrilling game comes to an end, 13-12 for Newtown. So back-to-back overtime losses for the Grand River Warriors. A tough weekend. They go 0 for 2. Pull their record even now, 9-9, 14-3. Sitting atop the standings are the Golden Eagles with another win heading into the final weekend of the regular season next weekend. That's going to do it for us here on behalf of Stamp Lax Productions. Of course, thank you to all the people, the volunteers, and the staff here at the Brantford Civic Center. Thank you for making this an enjoyable weekend. On behalf of the crew here, I'm Lance Wynn. Thank you. We'll see you next time.